Welcome to all the classic car enthusiasts. So we had a weekend away at Spielberg, or the Red Bull Ring as you would know it. Spielberg is the area there where they built the circuit, and we stayed in the really nice hotel there where the main people from F1 normally stay. Actually, from what my understanding from the people that work there, they tend to take it over for a few weeks while the Formula One's on. Very nice place, and it's literally about 5 kilometers to the track. So we did a bit of touring around while we were there on the Friday. We got there Friday evening, and had a meal together and all the rest of it, and then on Saturday we went to see this huge quarry, massive things, probably about 1 kilometre deep, but in the mountains as well, very interesting. And then we went on to the Red Bull Ring. There was around 23 cars. There was 3 E-Type Jaguars, there was a Series 1 fixed head, Series 3 fixed head V12 where a guy had put 6 Weber carburetors in it, and you'll see in the video what happened, and my Series 1 but a Roadster, and there was 2 XK120s. The rest were pretty modern cars. There were XKRs, XK8s, XJSs. One guy in the Jaguar owner club didn't bring a Jaguar, he bought a Porsche because they were going around the Red Bull Ring. I guess it was a one-off. And I talked to the chap who organised it, and because we did the last session, I guess we got it at quite a reasonable rate. But you can actually check, and they do actually rent the ring out, I guess, for, for corporate deals. What they do have there, they have these KTM X-Bow or Crossbow open kind of like racing car, and they rent them out plus the track, I guess, for an hour at a time. And they were on just, in fact in the video you'll hear them in the background with the wheels, the tyres screeching, and I don't know how many they've got. They also have Porsches there that you can rent. What they cost I don't know, but the figure I heard was something around €4,000 an hour. Whether that's true or not, and whether it's different at the weekends or the last session or during the week, I have no idea. I would imagine it's quite a lot more than that, but the circuit is brilliant. Now the unfortunate thing is my wife wasn't very keen to get in the car with me and video, and so I was on my own, and I couldn't get anybody else to sit in the passenger seat because everybody, they were there as couples, either girlfriends or husbands and wives, whatever. So they were all doing their own videos. So unfortunately it was near impossible to actually get any speed up and film, because I was trying to hold the camera on the top of the dashboard of the E-Type and steer with one hand. The steering wasn't so bad, but I couldn't change gear, and the circuit demands a lot of gear changes because of the way it is. So what I did was I had like 5 or 6 runs before I filmed, which I really enjoyed, and I was going around probably done about 145, 146 kilometers an hour, obviously. I mean, this is a convertible car, and after 130 kilometers an hour on the Autobahn or wherever you are, you just get battered to death because the wind is just massive. The screen is very low and raked on a Series 1. Anyway, so I didn't want to go too mental. I mean, this is I don't want to wreck the car. It was the fact of going round the Red Bull Ring that was more interesting. The circuit, like I said, was brilliant. So they had 2 sessions. They had one lot went first and another lot went, and I think on the last one, just before I pulled in, I did the filming, and there was an XK120 that I'd overtaken and a couple of XJSs that I'd overtaken, and then I let them go past me because I wanted to clear track before I'd filmed. I'm fairly sure I shouldn't have been doing it, but yeah, that's what it is. So I'm sorry that it's not very exciting, the footage, but it was a good day, something, to say, well, I've driven around the Red Bull Ring at least. Bit disappointed there wasn't more older Jaguars there. There were quite a lot of modern ones, and I guess that's why they took them, because they wanted to hump around the ring a fair bit of speed. And the old cars, when they're 50, 60 years old, 70 years old, well, not 70, but 60 odd years old, they just can't take that. But one of our friends has that silver, you'll see it, this silver 120, and that's got a 3.8 engine in it, not the original engine, but a 3.8. 120, and that goes really well, but it goes off the speedo and he has no RPM, so he doesn't know roughly what it's doing. Anyway, I thought you'd let you have a look at it. I hope you're interested in it. It was a really great thing to do. And I didn't do the second practice session because what was happening was I was getting quicker and quicker as I was going around, and the back end was starting to slide over a bit, and I thought, no, I'm not taking a chance, you know. So I thought, and the problem with racing is, because I've raced before in different circuits, Silverstone and Dubai, but in a controlled environment, in single-seater Formula 3 cars, and you get more and more confident as you're going around, and I thought, no, I'll end up damaging this car. And we had a long drive back home as well the next day. It was 205 kilometres, so I thought, no, things are good. And especially after there was a fire on a V12 Jaguar, which you'll see in the video. Anyway, as usual, stay safe, keep the faith, enjoy your hobby, and I hope you enjoy the video, and put some comments in, tell me what you think. So take care, and bye for now.
Quite bad, isn't it, that? Jesus. So this is we're in the car park area for the cars. This is everybody's waiting to go on, who's going on. Don't know if you can hear the cars. Can you hear the cars screeching in the background? Knock the shit out of your car. This is the place to come, I guess. That's one that won't be racing well, certainly won't be driving around. I don't know about racing. There you are. I've seen most of them are XKRs and XK8s. There's a lot of them. Yeah, a lot of them. XJSs, newer model. I like this one. This is a beast. That is nice. This guy apparently has a Jag, but he's brought his Porsche 911 because he gets a chance to run it on the Red Bull ring. And if he crashes it, he'll get nothing for it. So there you go. Yeah, so the usual bonnets up on the E-types because of the overheating. So I'm gonna enjoy it, but I'm not gonna go mental. I'm not gonna wreck the car, that's for sure. Anyway, when you get on the circuit, I'll let you see what was happening. The next lot. Pace from him. He's giving it so. Nice. Yeah, really giving it some down there. That's Porsche. 120. He's still giving it, tanking it. He's tanking it. I ain't going slow by any means. Enjoy me doing this because I can't change gear and hold this fucking camera. I had it up to 145. Lovely circuit though. But I can't go down in gears because I need to hold the camera. Oh, grabbing that side. I'm going to go off the circuit now because I can't. I need somebody to hold the camera for me. In the passenger seat, I can't do this with one hand. It's crazy. Not good for the car, not good for anybody. I'll have one more lap. See what it's doing. I'll have to put the camera away now. So he's off to Vienna, and so are we. And this is the V12 that went on fire yesterday. It's a real shame, look at that damage on the bonnet. There's a bit of smoke up there. Doesn't look like it's burnt the rubber though, I think that'll clean up. Apparently the fire was coming out through there. You can maybe just see the Webers. No, you can't. But it's got 6 downdraft Webers on it. And apparently it's got 400 brake horse in it, and what he wanted to do was test it at the Red Bull ring, see what it would do. Because he's entered for the Enstel Classic. Yeah. He must have been hacked off. Anyway, there you go. Live to fight another day. But one thing I've learned from this is definitely have an extinguisher in each of these cars. So that's what I'm going to do. As soon as I get home, I'm going to buy an extinguisher and make sure it's readily available in the E-Type.